And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Lee in at the 1. In recent years, we have seen some unexpected teams, Richard, get off to hot starts. Why do you think that is?
Well, even if the front office is going a different direction, the players and coaches are not. Players don't care about a high draft pick. Players are out there making sure that they can be in a position to stay in this league.
And it's the Celtics to start out. White against Thomas. Lee outside. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
To the middle, here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2. Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
On the wing, Brown. Lee outside. Fires the 3. Bridges with the board. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Tatum's shot is off.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Johnson. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Claxton with it. Headed by Porzingis. Here's Claxton. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. The 3 from Thomas. They get the rebound. Claxton with the bucket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brown the pass to Lee. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the 76ers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And despite the KD, Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all-stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right star.
And a whole new group out on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson.
Celtics
He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. They shoot again. He lays it in.
Dennis
Schroeder's got 6. And the Celtics shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Setting the floor for the Nets. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Thomas finds Schroeder. The Nets working the ball around now. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
From 13, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
That's tipped. Tatum against Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. It just, they're too little.
RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you are a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Boston?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Celtics leading by 8. Lee dishes to Tatum. Back to Lee. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed 3 points and just couldn't convert.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Tillman's checked in, and Al Horford subbed in for Jason Tatum. And a new group in for the Nets. Brendan Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. Finney-Smith finds Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Lee. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. And he's good on the 3-ball. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Simmons inside. Launches a 3. Thomas, no good.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Lee outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Watford. Nets trail by 11. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Lee in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What'd you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
And it's good for 2.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Shooter passes to Thomas. On the wing, Bridges. Goes up on the high post. And it's White with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lee gets the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Bridges outside. To the inside. Johnson can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Porzingis inside. Claxton covering. Pass to Lee. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Inside, here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Tatum against Johnson. Lee outside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Timeout called the Nets. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans that just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best.